If you run right now, or even if you're thinking about running in the future, then you'll probably already know one thing. Running can be hard. But hopefully, you also know how unbelievably rewarding it can be. But there is a rule that if you follow, will allow you to run for life and be happy about it, regardless of how hard your last run was. And if you stick with me here, and even consider subscribing to the channel, then I'm going to go through what I think is the golden rule of running. And I'm going to show you how to use the rule to ensure that you're in this for the long term. So let me tell you about something athletes call the rule of thirds. It's a very simple concept that breaks down your training into thirds based on experience in the sessions. You see, if you're pushing yourself in training enough, then a third of your sessions should feel pretty great, a third should feel okay, and a third are going to suck. If your training roughly follows that rule, then you're working hard enough, and you're not doing too little or too much. You'd see the balance shift if that was the case. But here's where I feel like I can really help. It's how you approach or react to each of those types of experiences. So let's start with how we deal with a bad session. Bad sessions happen. Sometimes there's a reason like underfueling, too much stress, heat. And it's good if you can pinpoint the reason, but it's not essential. Because some sessions or even races suck just because. Sometimes there is no reason. But first of all, if you're looking at your overall training with the rule of thirds in mind, then you know that some sessions are going to suck. It's almost the price you have to pay to get the really good ones. Look at it as a kind of tax on running. If you want to make overall progress, then you're going to be taxed. But the other way I look at the bad sessions is that they're the ones that make me the strongest, physically and mentally. Did I enjoy them? No. Did I do them anyway? Yes. Because the cost of success is a way better deal than waiting for the bill of regret. I've taught myself to love the bad sessions the most. In the grit and the graft and the pain, we forge a better, stronger us. So in a weird way, I enjoy those sessions. But mainly once they're over. That's the thing, anyone can enjoy the good runs, it's too easy. But if we move on to the middle third, this is what I would call my learning third. When the run wasn't bad, but it also wasn't amazing, there tends to be lessons to be had. What did you do that helped the session not suck? Did you change how you fuel? Did you wear different clothes, run at a different heart rate? And what could you tweak to get into that top third? Those amazing runs where everything clicks. Try a different time of day. Take your headphones off and be mindful and in the moment. In this middle third, there are lessons everywhere. This is where I love my training runs to be. Of course, I'd love them to be in that top third, the flow state runs, those transformational experiences. But I'd much rather my races were like that if I had the choice. So when we do move into that top third, you know, the runs where everything just clicks, it just flows, it feels amazing, you're centered and full of joy. I do two things when I have these runs. I remember them. I cling on to those memories like my life depended on it. I try to remember that feeling, that joy. Because the next time I have a bad session, I can pull out that memory and remember it's all okay. It's the rule of thirds. Rough with the smooth. The truth is, I only need a few of these runs in training to overpower all the bad sessions. They're that transformational. The other thing I do is not get carried away. Because as soon as I have that good run, you better believe I could be in another third on the next one. Everything passes. But if you prepare well, you take the bad sessions, you take the mediocre or the good sessions, then you give yourself the best chance of accessing that glorious third on race days. Some of my best and most flow state sessions have actually been in races, from start to finish. It's why we grind, it's why we get up early to train, or train after work. It's why we train when we're tired, when we have family commitments, or 1,000 other things we'd rather be doing. But here we are, still doing it. And accepting our experience will be split into thirds. And if we do this for life, then who knows how far it's going to take us? I don't know. But I'm excited to find out. All we have to do now is get up, get out, get it.